Are you willing to sacrifice your life?
What the fuck was that, Ken?
Joey Fats Radio, row 1C1.
I've been loving every second. I'm not rooting for injuries openly, but
I just pretended that was Brian Deegan.
I'm so fucking pumped. I'd be like, yeah, bitch, fuck
I will do that.
I'm gonna find him on LinkedIn and be like, "Did you punch a kid in the face? Tell me the truth."
All right, Sean brought his A game tonight. All right, okay, I like it. I like where this is going. And I don't want to put this as like a thing. Like he wasn't a bad guy, as far as
Who
we
said
know.
he was a bad guy?
I don't know, but I feel like we're painting him in this light that he was like this bad guy, and I don't want to do that. To this day, I hope you hear this. Fuck you. But rules are rules, okay? Stupid rule, but it was a rule. If you were a Crip and you were cooling in the cut, what do the Bloods do? Are they booling in the butt? Yep. Also, we are extremely juvenile, and yeah, whatever. Fuck you. All right.
I've used it. I admit it. You fucking smashed me in the ass, you dumb fuck.
What are you laughing at over there already?
I have to just turn it around. I can't say it on air.
I mean, this is gonna be good for you not to be able to show me. Yo, that was
Just Jack Torrance
That
just staring.
that was wild. That was wild. Just commenting on scenes out of Minneapolis tonight. Oh, my hat. That's what I was missing. I forgot my hat. How could I be on air? Oh, now I feel complete. I was like, why does the headphones feel so weird? Just commenting on things that are completely irrelevant to this show tonight. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. It is Row 1 Seat 1, Joey Fats Radio, live on the one, the only, the New Bedford Guide. Thank you all for joining us on this absolutely beautiful Tuesday evening. The final football Tuesday, Sean,
I can't.
of the season.
It's sad in a
It's
way.
It's the final football show of the year. It's not sad. It's sad. It's sad
How fast
because
it goes.
it's sad because the Broncos aren't in this game like
For
they
you.
should be. It's sad for the NFL because they're not going to get to see how awesome Bo Nix truly is and how great this Denver Broncos team truly is. And we're going to have to watch a sloppy shitfest on Sunday between a quarterback that almost got his career killed and a guy who just doesn't want to hold on to the ball and insists on giving it to the other team all the time. So we'll get into it.
Can't wait for that one.
We'll get into it tonight. Super Bowl preview all night right here on New Bedford Guide, Joey Fats Radio. Row 1, Seat 1, thank you all again for joining us. 774-992-8702 is the number if you want to give us a call and get your thoughts, your predictions, your bets, your parlays, whatever it is that you think you've got going on for the game on Sunday. Get at us. It's going to be a quick show tonight because obviously we only have one thing to talk about.
Ah! Just scream like an asshole into the mic.
Just go full 2008 Call of Duty vibes just into the in the lobby.
Wow, hey, Call of Duty 2008 has been in the news a lot lately.
I mean, it seems like as if you just go to Minnesota, it's basically Call of Duty lobbies.
No, I was talking about Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, well, that too. But I was just saying, like, Minnesota, you had a man in a dress, a transgender man, call a black police officer a house
There's a lot of shit going on in the world,
N-word.
especially
and-
going on in Viking territory.
Boy, was it weird.
There's a lot going on
Like,
out there.
talk about having come full circle in this world.
I
It's like,
am
wow.
very glad we are playing for a Super Bowl in this part of the world and not.
Imagine if the
dealing
Super
with
Bowl was
that
in
right now.
Minnesota this year, how much
No.
funnier that would have been.
When was the Super Bowl there? 2 years ago?
I forget, 2 or 3 years ago.
It was relatively recently.
No, wasn't the one? Wasn't it Patriots Eagles? Wasn't that the one
Was
in
that
Minnesota?
40? Was that 48? No,
No, more than that now.
52. 52.
I mean, less than that. Yeah, 48 was 48. Oh, we don't remember.
We're in 60.
Super Bowl 48 doesn't exist. Remember that. We don't talk about Super Bowl 48 on this show.
No. No. So 52, 53. Man,
I honestly don't
remember.
even know if I'm right if that was the one, but I think
I
it
don't
was.
remember. Maybe, but that was like 7 years ago now, or
2018.
8 years ago. Holy shit.
That shit adds up. Well, technically it would have been 7 because the game was. Well, yeah, you're right. No, it was the 18 season, so it was played in.
Yeah,
19.
I know. It gets played in January, and people
Yeah,
get all
yeah.
confused. People are like, no, it actually they won it in this year. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. It's for the year before.
It's for the year the
God
season
damn it.
started.
Yeah.
We always go by the year the season. It's the year the season started. People who are like, well, the Patriots won the Super Bowl in 2002, 2004, and 2005. I'm like, no, the fuck
No,
they didn't.
they did
And
not.
here's a gallon of bleach. Please feel free to chug it whenever you feel ready.
Well,
You fucking
04
invalid.
they did technically win because they did win the 04 season as well. They won the 03, 04. 01, 03, 04.
But they skip 03. They say 04, 05 instead of 03, 04.
Yeah, they're stupid then.
Duh. Well, they're Patriots fans. What do you expect?
Kiss my ass.
Um,
Where do you want to begin on this? I mean, there is
I don't
there's so much to get into.
Can I just say what a pathetic fall from grace we have had with the Pro Bowl?
Is there even? I didn't watch it at all.
It's
What
on
happened?
right now.
Oh, it's on right now.
It's on right now.
Don't care.
I honestly, Sean, nor should you.
We can live. I can partially live watch it with you because
You know what?
I
It's-
don't give a shit
Sean,
that
it's,
much.
It's honestly, it's so fucking bad and so pathetic now that we could probably simulcast it on our channel, and the
we'll
NFL wouldn't even get mad about
no,
it.
they would actually be happy. They would
They'd be like, "Oh,
you."
thank God."
Shador and Joe Flacco are
Are duking it out right now as we speak. Like,
for AFC.
Yeah.
They're Pro Bowlers.
unbelievable.
And Joe Burrow, who should also something's wrong with him. Too.
It's just it's an absolute disgrace. And I want to shit on like the girls' flag football game that came before that.
You were saying that. I didn't know anything about girls flag.
Well,
football
I
game.
turned on NFL Network because I thought I was going to get like, maybe, I don't know,
coverage.
something, yeah, other than, and I turned on it's a girls qualifier for the Olympics
All right.
for the flag football, which I'm vehemently against, and they're like trying to hype these girls up, and I feel bad because it's not the girls' fault, but they're trying to hype these girls up so bad to the point where they're like, oh yeah, this is Becky Thrust Moniker or whatever her last name is, Throckmorton, and
Jesus.
and
What a
she's
name.
and she's really out here trying to compete, and she looks like she's ready to compete in the Olympics, and she's one of the best throwers of a football as a female in the country, and blah blah blah, and they're hyping her up like she is the second coming of fucking Andrew Luck, dude. It's insane. And I watch them, and I'm like, and first of all, like the one thing that, and this goes from female and male sports, what the fuck is with the single legging leg?
I don't know.
The single leg legging?
That's like
What-
a new thing.
What is that?
That's like the one arm sleeve.
No, the one arm sleeve I can understand because like if you had like a tendon issue, it keeps heat in or whatever, like this, that, the
No,
other.
no, I'm talking about the people that just did it just for like the look.
Yeah, the shooter sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's pretty fucking lame. The single arm and the single leg shooter sleeve or leg sleeve, those need to fucking go. That shit needs to go. Okay, so first of all, this quarterback, she's got the single leg legging going on. She's the only one on the field as far as I could tell with it. And then she's wearing a mouthpiece that's like open-ended so you can like talk through it so you can hear like the cadence through it.
Oh, that's weird.
And I'm like, why? It's flag football. Why do you have a mouthpiece in?
In case they accidentally run into each other.
I mean, like,
you wouldn't get that hurt. You're gonna break
yeah,
your
I mean,
teeth.
yeah. What are they topping out at speeds of like fucking 4.5 miles an hour on that field? Like
14 miles an hour.
What are we talking about here? Like, I just thought it was like it was just so try hard, and it's like, you know how like when a sport is trying to make itself legitimate, and they like try super hard to make themselves like be like, yeah, man, like we're real athletes, like we take this seriously, like this is our sport, it's super duper serial. And you're like, yeah, no, you're not. Like, no, you're not. Just stop. Like, just it's cool. Do your thing, but like, don't try to pull the wool over my eyes and piss in my face and tell me it's raining. Okay, like I know what you're doing here. Okay, it's like kickball. Like, yes, kickball is fun. Adult kickball, kind of a little bit lame, but I get the appeal. Once in a while, charity event, something like that, whatever.
Oh, I mean, come on. If it's a charity event.
But when you have like these guys that go out and play like these weekend leagues in adult male kickball,
no, it's stupid.
I'm like, what was like was beer league softball not available?
It's
did
just softball,
what,
no.
did the Can Jam tournaments fold up in your air? Was there no cornhole to be played? Like, what are we talking about? Or like the guys that throw axes. And, like, we get it. Those guys can get really good at it. But also, like, it's like imagine, like, a darts player Like somebody throwing darts coming out with like a single like shooting sleeve on. And
There's
it's
someone
like,
out there doing that.
like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Darts is a game, okay? Darts is not a sport. I will say, as someone who is an avid dart player, like, I mean, daily, it is not a sport. It takes absolutely no physical exertion to do it. That's why you see a bunch of fat old men doing it all the time.
There is a professional bowler that wears like a shooter sleeve. It's not there for support,
Bowling is more of a sport than darts.
but he wears a shooter sleeve. It's not like to support.
Listen, I'm just saying, it's a lot like if you were playing beer league softball. It's like I feel like if you play beer league softball and you play for the Rose Alley team, like you're like you have to wear like stirrups and sleeves and like make sure you have eye black on, and it's like, dog, it's Sunday morning beer league, like it's not that serious. And they're like, I play every game like it's Game 7 of
That's
the
our
World
uniform.
Series, and I'm Derek fucking Jeter. And you're like, all right, okay. That's why you're sitting here taking pitches in Sunday morning softball, because you're a fucking lame. But anyway, I just thought I didn't want to shit on the girls that were playing because I felt like they were like just doing their thing. But the way they were portrayed by ESPN just now was horrendous, and it did not work.
That sucks.
It was not good. It was not a good look. I did not like it for them. I did not like it for the sport. I mean, I've played plenty of flag football in my day,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of fun. But I can tell you, as a spectator, it is not glamorous.
No.
Like,
it's-
football is a glamorous sport to watch as a spectator because you get hits, you got pads and helmets.
flag
and,
football, if you're on the team and you're playing offense and defense, is exhausting. And it's
oh, no, I'm not
it's
saying you're not
fun.
exerting yourself. I'm just saying, like, as a spectator, it's not.
Oh, it's boring as shit.
It's not fun to watch.
no,
like,
it's
even when it's like, you know, like with like we played 8-on-8 full contact line, 3 down linemen and full contact full line.
yeah.
It's not glamorous to watch.
No, it's
just
boring.
it's just kind of like you go to a flag football game and you're like, I'm watching guys way past their prime try to relive their glory years.
It's 44
and that's
to
what
38.
and that's
in
what
the
it
second
feels
quarter.
like. That's always what it feels like. Yeah, of course it is. That's no different than any other Pro Bowl scores we've seen in the last 20 years anyway. But at least, you know, once in a while you'd have a Sean Taylor come in there and just light somebody the fuck up and be like, sup, bitch.
The field's only 50 yards.
Yeah, it's a flag football. It's
I know, but I just
flag football rules. There's 3 lines. There's the midline and then like basically split the difference on the other sides.
I know. I just
And now those are your first down markers. You got to get to each one to get a first down, and once you reach the one on the far end, it's goal.
I just have a huge problem with this. I just find it like, what's the point? Like, you're not using offensive linemen. Like, what are we doing? Like, why even have any of this?
I mean, my guy Garrett Bowles did catch a touchdown, but that fucking bullshit fucking transgender ref called it back. So, you know, on some fucking bullshit call, took a touchdown out of my boy's mouth. Taking food off my boy's plate, bro.
That's Surtain right there. I think it's Surtain.
Yeah, PS2 is playing. Jamar Chase had a pick 6.
Cooper DeJean, who is officially dating Nikki Bella.
Oh, that's official?
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for him. All right. Well, enough about the Pro Bowl and flag football, because all we know, because for you know we've chirped on this for long enough. Just remember, the NFL is just warming you up. This is a dry run to see how you receive flag football, and they're just getting you geared up for the fact that this will be a 64-team international flag football team before long, and you will have the pleasure of sitting down and watching people like Becky Throckmorton throw incompletions behind, over, in the dirt, and all around her receivers
I hate it.
on Sundays
Oh.
in the near future. So
Oh, get this shit off my TV.
it's coming.
It's
It's
awful.
coming. I hate to be doom and gloom, but don't, when it gets here, don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah.
But let's get into the actual game, Sean, the actual game at hand here, because there is a pretty big one being played on Sunday, albeit I think it's probably 2 of the least deserving teams I've ever seen in my entire life. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just not recognize this year's champion, regardless who wins. Like, if Seattle wins, it's like, yeah, good, you should have. You're basically playing a fucking JV squad on the other side.
Gone.
And if New England wins, it's like, well, you just lucked your way into this. You didn't play anybody to earn this. Like, you haven't played a real team in fucking 12 weeks. And the last time you played a real team, they fucking blew you out at home or came back from a 21-point deficit. So
I'm leaning full into it. I'm like, I love it. Because I am enjoying this, like, shouldn't be here experience so much. Like, I still can't even believe myself that, A, we're in the Super Bowl. It still feels like we're not supposed to be here. Like I can't believe it's Super Bowl week and the team is actually playing in the game to actually win. Even though nobody's even giving this team a chance. It's like 70% of the money is on the Seahawks, and like most of America is picking the Seahawks.
And listen, I get like why people are picking the Seahawks with such confidence. But like, did we forget that Sam Darnold is their quarterback?
He had the most turnovers of anybody else this season.
I know. Like, I'm not like why
2021?
I do think like, and spoiler alert, I do think Seattle is going to win this game, but it's not going to be because of fucking Sam Darnold. And if they lose this game, it's 100% because of Sam Darnold. Like he's just there to not fuck this up.
So interesting enough, this isn't a spoiler or anything, but I've listened to a ton of shit in the last few days because of media night and everything else leading up to it. Tony Romo, you could believe whatever you want about Tony Romo during the game and his analysis, but he talked to both teams, and he says he talks to both coaches, players on both teams, and he doesn't like to say who he talks with and what players he speaks to because he doesn't want to spoil anything, and he doesn't want to divulge who the players he actually talks to and like ruin anything. He says, from what I've learned, he goes, one team is going to play with two safeties back in the game, and one team is going to play with one safety back in this game.
Ah, wow.
And he goes, the team that has two safeties back, that team's plan is to just run more with the ball. And they believe that if they run effectively with the ball, they will win the game completely. And he goes, I just want you to look for that when the game begins in the first quarter. And that was just his analysis. His analysis was, one team will start with one single high safety and one more to the line, and the other team will start with double high safety, and the team with the double high safety is going to run more, and their whole plan is to just run it down your throat the whole game.
I think Seattle's game plan is going to be to run it down their throat because
I think reverse. I think Patriots are going to be to run it the whole time.
It would make sense in a couple of ways. So let's piggyback off of that then. Let's say the Patriots' game plan is to run it.
Because Ramondre, I'm not going to
throat.
lie, has been a hot hand this whole playoffs.
He has.
He's been the most consistent offensive guy we have.
But he hasn't been exactly
Not Denver.
explosive. He hasn't exactly been a game changer.
No,
he's been steady.
7, 5, 4, 5, 7.
He's been steady, but without the threat. Listen, this again. I love this idea of like, okay, we're gonna establish the run and we're gonna run the ball. Yeah, welcome to every fucking game plan ever.
Of course.
Like this is the most like that's the kind of shit
generic vanilla bullshit. I
yeah.
know.
And it's like, all right, Sean, you and I both know damn well that the first team to establish the run is probably going to win this game, or at least establish the run in any kind of way that's going to be effective. Because then you're going to put the onus on the other team's quarterback to keep up. And again, we know what this comes down to. Which offense is going to be able to find a rhythm? First down, second down, first down.
Yep.
And then get in the end zone, or at least put points on the board. Because, and not for nothing, New England's red zone defense is one of the worst in the league. So if you
Not during the playoffs, though. Playoffs have been red hot. Just saying.
I can't even take the in the playoffs numbers seriously because we know what they played in San Diego. We know what they played in Houston, and we know what they played in Denver.
Sure, but still, you got to take the hot hand. Sometimes teams get hot at the right time.
And not for nothing, the one time Denver did get in the fucking red zone, they scored a touchdown. So
yeah, they did. It was the Cortland.
And they beat Christian Gonzalez, who I think is the most overrated corner in the league right now.
No, that's crazy.
I'm telling you, dude.
He's not overrated.
The more I've watched of him this year,
no, he's great.
I
Like,
don't.
He really is. He is great.
I think
he's not Surtain.
No.
fully
I'm not
admit.
even comparing him to Surtain.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's going to be top 10 by the end of next year.
No,
I'm just being dead ass. I'm
I
just
still think he's.
only because I've watched a bunch of film on him. So like this, for whatever reason, these last week and a half, leading up to the AFC Championship, and then since the AFC Championship, the more I watch of him, the less sold on him I am.
Man, I love him. I think he's great. I'm not joking. I think he's.
I think he's
fantastic.
good. I think he's serviceable.
Oh, he's better than serviceable.
I think he's good. I think he's but I think at best he's average. I think he's hit his ceiling. And he's soft. I don't like that about him.
He
He's
is
soft.
I don't like how easily injured he gets. Like he falls to the ground, he has a concussion. He falls to the ground,
And
he
not
gets
even
out of the
just that.
game.
Like you just watch him in the running game, and it just seems like every time he goes up to make a hit, it's like he's going backwards.
Big tackle. Well, no, he makes a big tackle, then he's injured, and he steps out of the game. And It's like, fuck, man. It's like,
But-
come on.
My point, my whole thing is this. So the game plan, we can sit here and pontificate all night about what the game plan's going to be and the run and the establishment.
Sure.
But honestly, Sean, it's going to come down to this. We know what this game comes down to. Which quarterback is going to fuck up first? And everything that we have seen so far this year, or this postseason, and again, it's hard to get a read on Sam Darnold too. I'm not saying, and this isn't a slam dunk by any means, but if I was going to bet on somebody to fuck it up first, it would be Drake May. Second-year guy, hasn't been in the league very long. The success is they've
blitzed the shit out of him, sure.
They've way overachieved. I don't even think they need to do that, Sean, because I think your offense, the Patriots' offensive line, especially your left tackle, has gotten the brakes beat off of him the last 3 weeks.
Well, it's not just the left tackle. Jared Wilson, the left guard, is also a rookie as well. He's been banged up. He came back early as well. He's not as badly injured as Will Campbell was and came back from that knee injury. But regardless of the knee injury or not, injuries aren't excuses. The left side of the line has been a big concern.
It's been atrocious.
Those guys have been giving up a lot of pressure off that side.
I mean, 15 sacks in 3 games is an alarming amount.
That's a fucking lot of sacks.
You give up 5 sacks in the Super Bowl, you're probably going to lose.
I mean,
it
feels like we've given up 5 sacks per game for the last 5-6 weeks.
And I also feel like this is the first time you're not facing an offense that's running on fumes. An offense that's going to be able to put points on your defense.
Yes and no.
Yeah,
but
because again,
it's
Sam fucking Darnold.
That's my biggest thing. Kenneth Walker does scare me though. Kenneth Walker, I think, is
Walker, JSN.
JSN, I think we might.
What's his name? Not Rashid Tlaib.
Rashid Shaheed.
Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah.
Like they've added some players. That Seattle offense has been clicking these last few weeks.
Cup, don't forget, Cup is still there.
Cup, former Triple Crown winner, Cup. But like. Again, like we all right, so we've seen what the Patriots' resume is. It's ass, right? The Patriots' resume is ass. It's been ass all year.
They're just dogs.
We can't get a fucking beat on them. We really don't know. We've seen them play a good team once, and they're 1-1 against a good team. Technically 1-2 if you want to count the Steelers as being a good team. I don't, but whatever. 1-1. They split with the Bills.
You got to count the playoffs.
But I don't believe the Chargers. Listen, I firmly believe if Denver had fucking slipped up late in the year and dropped one of those their last 2 games and got the 2 seed, they'd be in the Super Bowl right now. Because if you told me,
does Bo not get hurt though?
You'd have to assume he doesn't because he's not running in overtime against the Bills.
I don't know. Maybe
if that's the case, if that's the case,
I feel like it's inevitable. I feel like his ankle still probably does get hurt.
All right, even if it does, here's my thing. We play the Bills in the AFC Championship game because you guys don't win. You guys don't beat the Bills in the divisional round if you're the 1 seed. The Bills advance. They go to New England. They already know your shtick, and you guys fold up.
I don't know.
Like a cheap suit.
We beat him the first time. The second time we had a huge lead and lost a huge lead.
The first time they caught him way off guard.
It's a rubber match. It's a rubber match and it's a divisional opponent. I wouldn't be so easily to be like we definitely lose that match because I'm not a big believer in Buffalo, especially now going forward.
Well, I'm not a big believer in Buffalo in terms of winning a Super Bowl, but getting to an AFC Championship and losing, yes, I'm a big believer. Getting to a Super Bowl and losing, I'm an even bigger believer.
I'm an even bigger believer in them.
Or at least I was back in the day.
Not doing as well going forward now. I think that team's actually going to start regressing pretty fast.
We'll see. Because
I don't like Brady.
I like the. Well, we'll get into the Joe Brady hire after, but let's say. But anyway, my point is this: Denver would have had a lot easier of a fucking road going through San Diego and Houston than they would have losing Bo Nix to Buffalo. I mean, Buffalo and Denver Buffalo was the best team in the AFC coming out of that first round. I think everybody had it. It was Buffalo's year, Josh Allen's year. No Lamar, no Mahomes, no nothing. And then Bo Nix goes and wins a fucking shootout with him. Now, that being said, even the Patriots players last night at Media Day, when they were asked, how did you react when you heard the news about Bo Nix? They were like, we thought it was a joke.
Oh, yeah. The whole team did. The whole team was like, no way.
This is a prank. Like, they're trying to Sean Payton's fucking with us.
Yeah.
And then we were like, well, we got to prepare for Bo Nix. And then we found out he wasn't playing, and we were like, oh, shit. Like, okay. And it was like, and you could just tell they were like, yep, we got this. You know what I mean? And I think,
I don't feel like this is not a cocky team. Like, you know
Mike,
what I mean?
We do the picks at the end of the show, bud. We don't do the picks at the beginning. Otherwise, we would have
one game.
We would have no reason to make you listen for the next hour and whatever minutes we're on. So.
It's one game, and he already buried the lead and said who the fuck he's picking.
I know. Yeah, seriously.
Look at the hat I'm wearing.
He's picking the Patriots. I'm picking the Seahawks. Is that
We buried the
that's
lead.
satisfying? Now, like and share, please. So
He's like, tell me who you're picking so I can do something else.
right? He's like, Jesus Christ. He's like, I got shit to do. He's like, I'm about done dropping this deuce, and I got to get to bed. Tell me who you're picking. It's pretty obvious. I'm picking the Seahawks. He's picking the Patriots. Now, you want any more details than that, you're going to have to wait till the end of the show like everybody else. But neither here nor there. I'm just sound like I'm sour grapes right now because I feel like my team should be in this game, and I
Can you blame yourself though? I mean, let's be real.
no, but this is the one that got away.
Of course, it's the one that's got away. Like if you're being unbiased, and I'm not a Patriots fan. I take myself out of it. If I'm a fan of like any other divisional team or any other team in the league that's not in the playoffs, I'm a Giants fan. I'm going to throw myself out there because the Giants didn't make the playoffs. I'm a Giants fan, and I'm like, Denver has Bo Nix. Denver's probably winning that game, like logically speaking, because the first half probably goes much differently. Nobody moves the ball in the second half. That game probably goes Denver's way at home, and the Patriots historically do not go to Denver and win. It's just logistical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hard to assume that. I mean,
it's not. But I don't want to sit here and just lament over the fact that Bo Nix got hurt because there's nothing we can do about it now. But
yeah, of course.
But my point is this: is that I can't sit here and look at the Patriots' resume and look at their postseason numbers and think that they're for real. Looking at what they've played, when you look at Herbert, who's a classic first ballot Hall of Fame choke artist, who's being coached by a even bigger choke artist, who's on a team that is already missing 4 out of their 5 starting offensive linemen and a receiver, and they're starting running back. Like they were missing a ton of pieces on offense.
They're forever hurt.
Which what did we say, Sean? We said at the beginning.
Chargers.
We said at the beginning of the year, Chargers going to charge, bro.
Hey, maybe
half their team's going to be on IR, but they're still somehow going to be good enough to manage to be a stick in your balls.
Maybe they're somehow next to an electrical facility, and they're named the Chargers because they're too close, and it's causing all these injuries, much like the San Francisco Chargers.
They're the Chargers.
Yeah, it's a terrible pun.
But I can't look at them and I can't look at that and say okay, fair assessment, because even that game, it's not like the Patriots lit them up.
No.
It was 16-3. And not for nothing, but I think if, dipshit head coach over there takes the fucking 3, on the opening drive. But then again, maybe who knows? Maybe he's sitting there thinking fuck, we might not get down here again. Let me get this 7 while we can. But then again, whatever. I'm just mad because that field goal opportunity cost me a drink in a bet.
Yeah.
And
my God.
They didn't cover the spread because they didn't cover the 10-point spread I was given.
That person was not aware, though.
No, they were not. So I didn't have to pay that bet because they were too drunk to remember it was made, even though I tried to pay it. But neither here nor there. But I can't look at the Chargers game and say, okay, yeah, that was a legit win. The Patriots really put it on them. I look at the Houston Texans, and everybody makes excuses for the Texans. Oh, Nico Collins was hurt, and Schultz got hurt during the game. I'm like, no.
So did the running back.
They could have had Tank Dell, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne in his
Mario
prime. Williams, J.J. Watt.
Jesus Christ.
They could have assembled an all Texans all-star team, and they were still going to find a way to lose that game because they had C.J. Stroud as their fucking quarterback.
That's true.
Because he is fucking
that
awful.
Bad.
Awful. He should be out of the league awful. And not for nothing, Sean, I'm starting the clock right now on C.J. Stroud's minutes remaining in the NFL.
He cut off all his hair today.
Did he really?
Yeah. He has this crazy kid and play high top now.
He's got to do something because that boy is or either he's cooked. He's cooked. There it is. He's cooked. He cut the hair. Did he get rid of the shitty little chin strap?
No, he kept that.
The little dusty.
He kept that.
That thing looks terrible. Someone needs to get in his
You know
head.
what? He looks like an Egyptian now. He looks like an Egyptian prince.
Yeah, it's not a good look. But I'm starting the clock on how long he has left in this league as a starter because I think he's fucking cooked. He's terrible. And we saw it, dude. He was just throwing up lollipops to nobody, and the Patriots were glad to run under him and take him back.
He was throwing dirt balls.
Couldn't complete a pass. You know who looked better than him? Becky Throckmorton, okay?
Throckinson.
In the females flag football league on ESPN prior to the Pro Bowl. That's about what's. I don't think C.J. Stroud could have won that game. I think Becky
Oh,
Throckmorton would have
Christ.
outdueled him. But he looked fucking terrible. So it's tough to get a bead on that. Like, I know they moved the ball on offense that game. You know, they had the one-handed catch, the booty
Yes.
in the end zone, which, you know,
Over Stingley, yep.
Stingley, another one, vastly overrated in my opinion. But
Stingley's still very good, though.
he's good. But again, I feel like every year we go through this where, like, people are just so quick to, like, put, like, corners. They're like, oh, he's the best. He's so good. He's a lockdown, shutdown corner. And I'm like, is he though?
I feel like you're spoiled because of who you have. He's
but like,
so good.
But I watched Cortland Sutton beat him for a touchdown back in September,
yeah,
October, whatever
everyone's
it was.
beatable.
I'm not saying they're not beatable. I mean, it's fine. But like, my point is like we're so quick to anoint these guys the next Charles Woodson, the next Champ Bailey, you know, the next Rod Woodson, the next, you know, Deion Sanders, whatever.
Yeah,
Calm the fuck down, dude. These guys aren't that good.
No.
Like, people become such prisoners of the moment, and they don't allow themselves to see the full picture, and it just frustrates me.
Well, it happens every year with the draft. Every year with the draft is like,
Oh,
this
God,
person's
yeah.
coming out. Oh, he's a young
He reminds me of this guy.
Ryan Leaf
How-
without the rage
He's a young Ryan Leaf without the addiction to pain pills and the attitude problems.
and
Like,
yelling
well,
at
that's-
reporters.
I'm like, I think that's good. I don't know, but
He may beat a reporter or two. It's like, I really don't mind that these days. Maybe I want Ryan Leaf back.
I don't even like picking on Ryan Leaf because he did have serious addiction issues and he conquered them, and he's now a very successful head coach.
No, I'm not saying anything
But-
bad about Ryan. I'm saying like Ryan Leaf.
I know
You
what
know what I
you
mean?
Yeah, well, it's like, you know, you gotta every white receiver that's gonna come out. They're like, oh, this guy reminds me of Cooper Kupp, or he reminds me of Wes Welker. You know, he's shifty.
For a long time.
He's so shifty. You know, he's
Before those two, though, remember who it was? Wayne Corbett.
Wayne Corbett was the staple.
Everyone was like, here's Wayne Corbett.
even though Wayne Corbett was just like
Mid.
you're just standard slot receiver.
But
like,
he was a Parcells New York guy.
Yeah.
And he was on national media all the time, and everyone was like, he's a typical star whitey.
Yep.
And it was Wayne Corbett for the Jets, Jason Sehorn for the Giants. They were like, look at these two whites.
Yep. They were like, wow,
We have two of
New
them.
York's got white football players. Son of a bitch. And then Peyton Manning and Tom Brady came along, and they were just like, we are going to make every white receiver great. They're like, Brandon Stokely, you're up.
Man, leaving the Ravens to go to the Colts, and then they were just like, holy shit, this kid could play. It's
They were like,
no,
well,
it's,
remember he had that.
it's
He
Manning.
did have that bomb in the Super Bowl against the Giants that he caught. That was nice.
what the Ravens?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, that was fucking.
I love Stoke.
That was luck more than anything else. Like Manning made him like.
Well, Manning made him a household name.
Yeah, triple 1,000-yard receivers. Is that ever going to be done again? No, I don't think that's
Well-
ever going to get done again.
Manning did it again in 15.
3 guys had 1,000 that year.
Yeah, Wes, DT, and Decker.
They
Actually, I think, 4 went over 10 touchdowns.
no,
Had
the
10 or
touchdown
more.
thing. I know the touchdown thing. I'm saying 3 over 1,000 yards. I thought was only done once.
I thought Peyton did it twice in 13.
I thought wasn't. What the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
Oh, Dana, thank you for sending 310 stars.
Word?
Fucking made my left ear deaf.
I didn't even know what the hell that was. That's a new sound. So thank you to whoever that was.
Thanks, Dana.
Dana Huxley, appreciate you. 310 stars sent.
But
Big ups.
I will say, the biggest thing was that I'm pretty sure. I want to say Decker only had like 900 and something yards that
No,
year.
Decker had 1,300 that year.
Did he really?
Yeah. I think
God
DT
damn.
had like 1,400. He had 1,300. I think Wes might have been the only one that didn't crack.
Was that
1,000.
Wes when he had all the concussions that
Yeah,
year?
because he got concussed, but he did have 10 touchdowns. Because he had like 9 touchdowns in the first 6 games.
Yeah, he was like a machine.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
No, don't apologize. It's not your fault. I have the volume maxed out.
Yeah, you're right. Julius only had 788, and Wes only had 778.
Yeah, but he missed a bunch of games because of concussion issues.
DT had 1,400. Decker had 1,288. But they did have the 4 with 10 touchdowns. DT had 14, Decker 11, Orange Julius had 12, and Welker had 10.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a bummer because I thought Welker.
Well,
for
I
some
know it was
reason-
only done once, and it was Manning would have done it both times, which I think
It was
that's.
the touchdown. Yeah, the 4
I think
touchdowns.
it's super hard. I don't think anyone else is ever going to do that again. To get 3 receivers at 1,000 yards, that is next to impossible.
Yeah, that's difficult.
It's hard for teams to get one guy at 1,000 yards, much less 3.
me see.
But hey,
here.
fuck it. Hey, really funny. While you're looking more shit up, Vrabel was broached on this topic a few years ago. If anybody doesn't know what I'm about to say, Vrabel was on Bussin' with the Boys, and if you don't know what Bussin' with the Boys is, it is Will Compton, who was a former linebacker for multiple teams, including his time with the Redskins, with the Titans, who played with Vrabel at that time, and then the left tackle was, help me, mustache, can't think of it. Taylor Lewan. Taylor Lewan.
Yeah.
So it's Lewan and Will Compton are busting with the boys. Several years ago, they had Vrabel on when he was coach of the Titans, and they said, what would you give up to win a Super Bowl as a head coach? And they were like, yo, would you, like cut your leg off? And he's like, no, I'm not cutting my fucking leg off. He's like, that's just stupid. He goes,
You give his left nut though, right? Or something
no,
like
he said, they asked him, would you cut your dick off? And he's like, I've been married 20 years. Like, yeah, I'd cut my dick off. Like, I'm not using it anyway.
that?
And then that went on and lived for X amount of time.
Yes.
This week, Taylor and Will went to Media Row, and they, of course, brought it up to him as at the podium. And they said, Coach Rabes, you're here. You are one win away.
Was he smirking the whole time they were asking the question?
Vrabel said, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll do an interview, guys, tomorrow morning. I'm not answering that question in front of everybody else. and Taylor laughed. They asked him this morning when they did a full interview with him, and they said, you have to answer us now. Like, now it's just us one-on-one. And he goes, you have to ask us. And he goes, listen. He goes, I'll cut half of it off. He goes, I'll leave my wife 6. The laughter from Taylor and Will to say, the balls on this man to say, I'll leave my wife 6.
That is fucking awesome.
But what an answer to be like brave enough. It feels just like he's very loose. Like he doesn't feel like very tense.
I don't think Vrabel's going to be the problem here this week. Like, we've seen it in the past.
Well, he's been here 5 times.
But you know how it is, but it's different as a coach, Sean. And
of course it is.
You and I know that. We've seen, former players as coaches. Jim Harbaugh got here and he got tight against his brother.
Yeah.
Like we've seen this. We've seen, Tony Dungy. We've seen guys getting big games that were former players that just they clam up. Vrabes is not going to be the problem for the Patriots. The only problem the Patriots are going to have the biggest problem the Patriots are going to have on Sunday is one. I think they are a less talented team across the board.
We are less talented.
I think
that's a fact.
The Seahawks are a far more talented team. They have talent at every position that is better than the Patriots. Number 2, the left side of the Patriots' offensive line. And number 3, the inexperience of Drake May. Going from a 4-win season where basically nobody gives a shit about you to a 14-win season where you find yourself in a Super Bowl literally almost overnight. I think this could be a moment that might end up being a little bit too big for him. Not because he can't handle it eventually or won't ultimately handle it and win a Super Bowl, because I do believe Vrabel and May will win a Super Bowl at some point in their tenure together, if not multiple. Hopefully not, but just, if they've got to do it, just one would be fine.
Hopefully not. I don't like that. I
mean,
we'll toss it in there.
It'd
be bad for you.
Be terrible for me. Good for the show, bad for me. But I just
come in wearing like a fur coat. You're like, Sean, you realize you are not on the team. You get no money. You're like, I bought this coat with my own money.
Doesn't matter. I'll tell you right now. The first time when the Broncos win, the first Broncos Super Bowl with Sean Payton and Bo Nix, I'm wearing a fur coat on the show. I'm wearing a fur coat
with a crown and sunglasses and a cigar.
I don't even know where I'm going to get one, but I'm wearing one. You're damn right.
Fucking save us or some shit. Somebody
we'll get one. I'm gonna come in looking like fucking Ric Flair with the shit all on.
You're like Kid Rock '98 when he comes out on Woodstock '99.
Yes, and I will. And I don't know what my entrance music will be, but
my name is Kid. I can't do that.
Such a great. Did you see they're doing an alternative halftime show?
No. He is? Get out of here.
I guess if you don't want to watch a transvestite Hispanic flop around on stage in a dress singing words to a song you have no idea what he's saying, you can turn over to another channel. I don't know what it's going to be on. Yeah, I have no idea what it's going to be on, but apparently Kid Rock is headlining it.
I did not know about this at all.
So, yeah, apparently I think Turning Point's putting it on. Which makes a lot of sense.
Get out of here.
So
really,
yeah. Because
all news to me today. I am today years
did you
old.
notice? Did you notice how Roger Goodell in his press conference kept calling him Bad Benny?
No.
Kept saying Bad Benny.
He has no idea who he is.
He has no fucking clue who Bad Bunny is, dude. And not for nothing, neither do most people. Like, I know his name, but if you played a song of his, I couldn't pick it out. And you know me, I hate that mira shit. I don't fuck with that fucking reggaeton Hispanic fucking
no,
bullshit.
it's that do 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 do.
No, it's a
No, he doesn't. See, I don't think he does. He doesn't do that beat. That's Daddy Yankee.
It's all the same.
Nah, I'm telling you. I think he's the one guy that doesn't do that beat. That's why he's so popular. Because he's like, I'm not gonna do that beat, and everyone's like, oh.
I don't know, dude. I'm pretty sure if you listen to it, you'll find that beat in there somewhere.
You might be right. I do not listen to Bad Bunny.
All I know is
I know a song. I know the Trombeo song.
I don't do the mira shit. I don't like
Mira,
reggaeton. I don't really care for anybody. Like I'll fuck with a little bit of Pitbull. A little bit.
You don't like Mr. 305?
Mr. Worldwide. I mean, listen, he put out bangers though, but he put out bangers in English. I can't understand Bad Bunny, and it's not not to say that even if Bad Bunny was in English, I still wouldn't listen to his shit. Just the same way I don't listen to the fucking Weeknd, or I don't listen to Beyonce, or I don't listen to fucking Billie Eyelashes. I don't listen to fucking, I don't know, trying to name another shitty halftime show that they've had in the last 10 years, which I'm sure is almost all of them, but.
Oh, you see Chapel Roan?
What, in that dress at the Grammys?
Kayla showed me, and I was like, oh. I almost, passed out.
I mean, the dress was cool. Not going to lie.
The dress was cool. I was like, is that Marilyn Manson? Like, what is happening?
Yeah, I don't mean, I don't know. I mean, a couple drinks, I would.
I don't know.
I mean, she's a dude, right?
It was armpit hair and everything. I don't know what's happening there.
Is there really?
I think
hair?
so.
No. There was no armpit hair in there.
I felt like a vampire looking at the sun when she showed me that picture. I was like, ah! I was not prepared. That's Mrs. Pink Pony Club.
Yeah, I just found out that was the show. That was the song that she sings, by the way.
I know when
I'm trying to. Where's the? Oh, come on. Where is the picture?
the poor people listening to this either on YouTube or Spotify, whatever. They're like, please don't.
They're like, please don't do that.
I will turn this off right now. Yeah, okay. Make sure you turn your screen away from me. I don't want to see that image again. Oh God, I can already see half of it. Stop.
What? There's no armpit hair there. I think I think it was mesh.
Okay. Well, she's wearing all the same color as her hair. It's all blended in, and then there's hooks through her nipples. I'm like, you know what?
Blue-eyed redheads are kind of hot, dude. I don't know. I mean, I'd smash that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That dress freaked me out. I was like some Hellraiser shit.
I mean, listen, it's the Grammys. You expect people to wear dumb shit, and
Hey,
pretend
some
it
guy
looks
wore
good,
blackface. I didn't know that was back.
It is?
Some French DJ wore blackface.
Did anybody tell the governor of Virginia?
Well, he's from another country.
Former governor of Virginia. No, but I don't know. I just feel like the halftime show is gonna suck ass.
I feel like the halftime show hasn't been great in a long time.
The only good one that we've had in a really long time was the Dre Snoop 50.
I thought that was okay. I didn't think that was anything great.
I liked it because it was our music. Like, it was our generation's music. And then somebody had to go and fucking ruin it and be like, we needed this because of COVID and everything we've been through. And, oh, my God, how do I make this all about me?
It was super rushed.
Well, every halftime show is. That's why Metallica won't do a halftime show. Because they're like, wait, hold on. You want us to squeeze all of – you want me to showcase – like, first of all, they're like, we're Metallica. We don't need the halftime show.
No, dude, they make you pay for it, too.
Yeah, they make the artist pay for it.
Yeah.
And then second of all, they're like, we can't squeeze all of our awesomeness into, whatever, 8 to 12 minutes, whatever the fuck it is. Sorry.
15.
Not happening. Like, that's basically one song off Ride the Lightning. So, go fuck yourself.
They're like, the guy's like this on his watch. The guy's like, yeah, it's the first song. They're like, you gotta go.
And then James just breaks into Master of Puppets. And they're like, oh, there's another 7 minutes. Fuck.
They pull the plug.
I mean, Metallica has done some pretty awesome medleys in the past where they've just done, just song after song and just ripped them off. I think they did at the Hall of Fame, their Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction. They did a pretty gnarly one. But, there's, I don't know, I'm trying to think, halftime shows just typically blow asshole these days.
Weren't you a big fan of the U2 one?
Oh yeah, tremendous. Yeah, love you too.
No, I remember. I forgot when it was. It was years.
Honestly, at this point, I would welcome you too because at least I know they have musical talent. Their music sucks, but they're at least capable musicians.
No, I don't remember when this was or how many. We might have been at Knuckleheads. I don't remember when the conversation was, but I remember you just saying, like talking about that halftime show. You said because they were memorializing obviously September 11th. You said I watched a halftime show and I wished I was one of the names on that banner. I was like, Jesus Christ. Just because you did not want to see the rest of the halftime show. I was like, oh my God.
That sounds like something I would say.
It was something you said, and I busted out. I'm pretty sure it was Knuckleheads, and you were just like, I wish I was dead instead of watching this halftime show.
I mean, that makes sense that I would say that, and I probably was only half kidding, but I don't know. The halftime shows have just been fucking ass lately, dude. They've been so trash, and I just don't understand, like, why, like, I mean, I understand the why, because the NFL is trying to grow the game into an international thing, and they're trying to stretch overseas, and, you know, Bad Benny, as Roger Goodell calls him.
Benny.
You know, he's an international superstar, so people all over the world know him.
I think
he's like the second most popular artist in the world to Taylor Swift, isn't he?
No, he beat Taylor Swift this year.
Oh, did he?
I'm sorry, 2025, he passed Taylor Swift.
Okay, so there you go. So
he is
he's
numero uno.
Again, and I couldn't tell you a single song he's ever heard. I couldn't tell you if I've ever heard one.
He has a song called Ric Flair. I don't know what it's about.
Probably don't care. My brother likes him. Plizzy, I wish Plizzy was here because Plizzy got into him for a while.
Did he really?
He was telling me, Plizzy was like, yeah. He's like, dude, he's like, I don't know. He's like, I was just so fucking, like, fed up with music.
I turned to Bad Bunny?
He's like, I just started listening to shit that I didn't even know what they were saying. And he's like, I fucking landed on Bad Bunny, and he's like, I dig it. And I'm like,
I don't know.
You're a fucking homo. I don't know what to tell you. Like, no,
See,
I can't.
Death Street, I don't agree. I didn't like Bruno Mars's.
Bruno Mars is terrible.
I thought Bruno Mars was mid too.
Bruno Mars, The Weeknd, Beyonce. There was like a slew of just like ass fucking.
Beyonce was a bunch of problems with that one. Mrs. I hate the police and then needs a police escort to get to the stadium on time.
Yeah,
it's like, come on, lady.
Trying to think of like Tom Petty in 07 was good, but again,
that's almost 20 years ago.
I know.
Is Tom Petty even alive? Did he die?
I'm fairly certain he's still alive. I think I would know if he died, but then again, maybe not. I don't really pay attention to fucking celebrities. So, but anyhow, back to the game. Like, what was the worst?
He died. I told you.
Tom Petty's dead. Oh, that's right.
9 years ago.
Yeah, it's been. I was gonna say, wait, he died a while ago, right?
2017.
Yeah. Right, I remember that now because we were all listening to Tom Petty.
And I'm running down the train.
Yeah. I remember that. Nah, you're right.
Yeah. Back to the game though.
No, but before we go back to the game, what was the best halftime show you've ever seen? And this is a trick question because as a man, you shouldn't have one. Because as a man,
I'm gonna try to give you an honest answer.
As a man, you shouldn't even be watching the halftime show because the halftime show is for females.
No,
that's the only reason it exists.
No,
because like you said last week, it used to be marching bands and all this other shit, and now it's.
There has to be one that I was like, all right, that was pretty good.
Tom Petty.
But his wasn't memorable. It was just there. It was like, okay,
I
done.
just remember Tom Petty being there, and he sang a couple songs, and I was like, yeah, I like Tom Petty, and that's cool. So that was cool. Other than that, worst one I've ever seen. What was the one where Rihanna was pregnant and took off into the stands, into the
23,
into the rafters? That was pretty terrible.
Probably 2023. What was the one? Wasn't there a halftime show where Lady Gaga jumped off the roof and I fucking burst out into laughter?
Yes,
that was pretty funny.
That one, wasn't that the Seahawks Patriots?
I don't know. And she but jumped off the roof. I remember bursting out into laughter wherever I was.
You know what one I did like was Katy Perry because it gave us Left Shark.
See, I enjoyed that one. I made a lot of jokes.
That was the Seahawks Patriots.
The poor guy had no idea what the choreography was.
Yeah, he was all off.
Just did whatever he wanted.
Left Shark was legendary. That was a good one. I mean the I wouldn't say it was a good show. It was good because it sucked. Because they fucked it up. That's why it was good.
2017 was Lady Gaga. 2015 was Katy Perry.
Yeah, that was Seahawks Well, they're going by the year it was taken.
That was the Seahawks Patriots 2014. That was
Yeah.
exactly 11 years ago.
Because, I mean,
The number one voted Super Bowl halftime show of all time.
Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake.
Nope.
Michael Jackson.
Number 2, 93.
3.
Number one. Number
Prince?
2 was Prince was number 1. Voted
Prince.
number 1. 2007. Purple Rain.
I didn't care. I mean, I'm not a big Prince fan.
Neither am I.
I like Prince, but I'm not a big Prince guy. But like, I mean, he's good, but I'm not like a Prince guy. I was too young to appreciate that one anyway.
You know what? I'll say that the Katy Perry thing too, just because the Left Shark thing did make me laugh, and I remember using like the memes for so long of it because I just laughed so much about
Oh,
it.
Left Shark was awesome. That was a great one. And then Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake has to be. That's my all-time favorite because I remember I was watching that Super Bowl at my grandparents' house. That we had a huge Super Bowl party at my grandparents' house because they were in Florida for the winter.
Yep.
So we just went over to their house. My dad and his buddies like set up TVs in every room because it was back before like there was Wi-Fi and everything was digital, so you had to run cable. And my dad and his buddies they would like put splitters on all the TVs and run cable into every fucking room in the house if they could. And the game was on in every single room. You couldn't walk into a room in that house without there being a TV with the Super Bowl on it. It was awesome. My parents knew how to fucking put on a Super Bowl party. And they put on that Super Bowl because I remember we did the 2001 Super Bowl there. Then they missed it in 2002. We didn't do it. And then 2003, we did it there again. And I remember that was like kind of when I was getting to like old. Like I was definitely old enough to know like football and like be into it. But I was really getting it. Like I'd been really into it at that point for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And I remember we're downstairs shooting pool at halftime. And I had just won the first 2 quarters on the squares. Which reminds me, I got to pay my buddy for squares this week. And we're downstairs playing pool, and Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake doing their thing. And it just so happened to not be my turn. And I looked over at the TV that my dad had put downstairs because there was never a TV by the pool table in my grandparents' house on a regular basis. My dad put one down there, for us kids if we wanted to play pool and all that shit. My dad was always looking out. It was great. And I just remember looking over, and it was a fairly decent-sized TV, and I just remember being like, Titty! 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 And everybody's like, what? And I remember, I think it was, I don't know if it was PJ or Pokey was like, dude, did I just see a titty? And I'm like, yeah, maybe a small one. We're like, yes, it was a titty. Titty. I just saw a titty. And everybody was freaking out. They're like, what? And it was like, nah, you guys didn't see titties. And I was like, I just saw Janet Jackson's titty. And everybody went nuts. It was the best. That was the best Super Bowl halftime ever because
That
we
was
saw
03.
Well, it was January of 04,
Okay.
but it was the 03. It was Panthers Patriots.
Oh my God.
That was the best half because remember the next year they had Phil Collins
Yes, because
because
of
they
that.
went the totally opposite direction. They were like, "What's the most vanilla, non-offensive, nothing can possibly go wrong?"
I'm surprised they didn't ask
Artist.
what's his name? Was it Gary Newman? Fat man walking over.
Yeah.
Have him come out.
Just get like Vince Wilfork coming up, fat man walking to the stage. Why is he Randy Newman? All of a
Randy
sudden?
Newman, that's who I meant.
Yeah.
That's the guy you meant. God
Yeah,
damn it.
Not Phil Collins. Phil Collins, I can feel
Yeah,
it
that's Phil Collins. Yeah.
in my ass tonight.
Apparently, Micah Parsons is going to be in a lot of shit.
Why did he just get up and run around?
Nope, he's in a wheelchair, and he has I don't know why he has a handheld video camera as if this is like 2003.
I saw him with that earlier.
He drove by all the cheerleaders going, yeah, and then there's a male cheerleader at the end. He goes, nope, and he put it down, and he got busted on live TV doing it.
Nice.
But, he's going to be in some shit for that.
Thanks, Kronos on YouTube, who's watching us on YouTube. Appreciate it. Yeah, so anyway, back to the game. But yeah, so anyway, give us somebody call in. Give us your best and worst halftime show of all time. Best and worst that you've seen happen. Not the one you think was the best. No, I'm saying like the one that you were sitting in front of your TV and happened to watch. Again, mine was Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake because I saw titties that night and it was awesome. And then the other one would be the worst. I mean, there's been a slew of terrible ones. I want to say U2, but I don't even think they're the worst. I think
No, fucking.
because like I said, they're at least capable musicians.
What's the one?
I know Poulin's probably sitting here like stewing, listening to the show, be like, "Don't you dare talk shit about my band."
No, what's the keep running, running, and running, running?
Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, that one was awful.
I don't remember them doing a show.
Weren't they like 2010, 2000? Weren't they the Patriots Super Bowl, Patriots Giants, 2011?
Maybe. Really? They were so fucking.
They were bad.
They were so 2000 and late at that point.
Yeah, that was bad. That was probably one of the songs too. That was fucking bad.
Like, were the Black Eyed Peas even a thing in 2011? I thought they were like 2004.
No, they were still a thing.
Oh yeah, because they did have that song in 2009. What was the Mazel Tov song?
I don't know.
Drink my cup, drink Mazel Tov.
Oh yeah.
I got a feeling that was it. Yeah. Here's a song that your girlfriend really likes, and we're gonna put it to the intro to this Valentine's Day Hallmark movie, and you're gonna get sucked into this for an hour and a half.
Got your ass.
Sucks to suck, dickheads.
You know what other one was bad, and I had high hopes from them was Maroon 5.
I've never had high hopes for High Hopes and Maroon 5 have never gone in the same sentence for me ever.
I thought they would have performed better, and it was just like
That's like me saying like, "Oh man, I went to Arby's today and I had really high hopes."
I was hoping.
Why?
You
What
know,
were you expecting?
I was hoping better taste.
Were you not expecting a lukewarm roast beef sandwich that was going to make you shit your brains out?
I was expecting hot.
Because if you weren't, that's weird.
Listen, can I just get a fucking hot sandwich? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, right. I'm like, I'm not. I'm a simple creature, man. I don't need much. Like Jesus Christ.
Like, just go out there and fucking sing like whatever the fuck song that was. I don't know what the thing they sing anymore.
Black Eyed Peas.
No, Maroon 5.
Cake by the Ocean?
Love is taking its toll on me. That's them.
Oh, that was Maroon 5.
Yeah.
Isn't that the guy with all the tattoos?
Yeah.
Adam West.
Adam West. No, Adam Levine.
Adam Levine
Adam West.
Adam Levine
Adam West is Batman.
has a vagine. Yeah, they suck. Maroon 5. Yeah, they're terrible.
He cheated on his wife, and then he's like, I have to go away for a while, guys. Well, he cheated on his wife with like 40 women.
Yeah, no shit. He's a musician. Like,
And he's like, I'm taking a 5-year break. Don't worry about it.
What next? You gonna tell me that like NBA players cheat on their wives too? Ooh, shocking. It's like you know what you were marrying when you married an NBA player, you dumb broad. And like, I thought he was gonna be monogamous. Well,
He cheated. He was only gone for 10 months straight.
I don't know what to tell you, bitch. You know, sorry.
Stunned.
Yeah, they're just like stunned. They're the type of people that get mad when they go to McDonald's and the fucking the shake machine is broken or whatever.
Joey,
the ice cream machine's broken.
I have held my ground on this, and I still hold my ground on this. Did not want the Patriots to sign Stephon Diggs. He's been fine here. Stephon Diggs had a baby with Cardi B and 2 other women, all within 3 weeks of each other.
Yep.
And before the season started, was on a boat with 3 white women.
What?
Which none of which
What?
were any of the women that were pregnant. So you're telling me nothing happened there either? It's like, come on.
Oh my God. It's like, God damn it. What is with these rich, famous athletes once they get all this money that makes them not want to have sex with their perfectly good wives?
I don't know about Cardi B being perfectly good.
Damn it, I demand answers. Like, no shit. Like,
Someone got mad at me for my grilled cheese joke the other day in real life.
What grilled cheese joke?
About saying, like, someone should have pressed charges against Stephon Diggs, and I was like, oh, she should have fucking cut the grilled cheese the right way.
I mean, listen, if
And
you
they
cut
were
it-
just like, that's not right. And I was like, it's a joke. Relax.
it's this thing that's known as a joke. It's commonly
Do you,
referred to.
do you think I was there?
Yeah.
It was actually over a grilled cheese.
It's commonly referred to as a joke, ma'am. I'll be telling them from time to time. Okay. Buckle up. It's going to be a fun ride. Be sure to tip your waitress.
Legitimately, it was
I'll
like,
be
that's
here
not,
all night.
It was
Thank you.
legitimately that was not funny, and I was like, relax. Like,
Yeah. Those are the same, like those people that lack that sense of humor are the same people that don't know how the First Amendment works. And they're like, why are they arresting Don Lemon? But anyway, different topic for a different show. All right, let's go back to the game. Anyway,
Yes.
like I said, we could sit here and pontificate about bullshit and X's and O's and all that shit like we have any fucking clue what we're talking about, which we do, but we don't have the teleprompter and the illustrator to really do that.
I'm
so
gonna make a guess. I'm gonna say
what do we think is going to be let's do this from a fan standpoint. Like let's just be fucking fans.
I am a dead ass fan. I am the fan for the Patriots. I'm gonna say we win. I'm going to say we win because I'm all in at this point. We've gotten this far. I say it happens. I say we win the game. We break all expectations. We ride that high of you face no one, and this team is the underdog, and they're the ultimate warriors of. By the way, I absolutely hate that reference of the movie The Warriors. I hate it because did nobody finish watching that movie?
Yeah, the bad guys lose.
The guy saying Warriors come out to play and clanging the bottles, they are brutally murdered.
Yeah.
They get killed. Not the best reference. The Warriors live.
As a fan, I'm going to say this is an absolute ass whipping, and the Seattle Seahawks take out their frustrations from 2014 on this Patriots team and just bury their fists so deep in the Patriots' ass that this is going to feel like that the Patriots are going to wish they were back in 1993 and completely irrelevant.
Man, I don't see it. I think it's a close game no matter what. I don't think it's a blowout.
Now, as somebody who just watches the games, I think this is going to be a slow grind of a loss for the Patriots. It's going to feel a lot like if I had to compare it to a game in the past, it's going to be like the Green Bay Patriots Super Bowl.
For what, 96?
Yeah, where like the Patriots were
smoked.
No, they were never out of it.
That felt like it.
But the game was it always just felt like you were one mistake away from shit going completely tits up.
Okay.
And then Reggie White and then Desmond Howard runs the kickoff back, and then Reggie White does his thing, and Max Lane is left to be like, I still think his, left armpit is probably fucking bruised to this day.
Probably.
From Reggie White's club. But I feel like it's just going to be like one of those, like it'll be like a 17-7 kind of game early. And then the Seahawks they'll make a play. They'll kick a field goal, 20-7. And then the Patriots will score. It'll be, 20-14. And then all of a sudden, boom, big play, 27-17 or 27-14. And then, turnover, 34-14. Then the Patriots kick a field goal or whatever. 34-17 is the score that I keep coming back to for some reason. Every scenario I've run, like I think 34-17 is the number, and I think that's what Seattle's going to have to hit in order to win this game.
Okay.
It is a 34-point, and I think they're very capable of doing so. I hope it's more than that, just so I can sit there and just be a complete dickhead for 3.5 hours. Because just like everybody was a dickhead to me after Bo Nix broke his ankle and they were going to cakewalk to the Super Bowl, even though it was anything but a cakewalk, because let's not fucking
the game was stressful as shit.
Let's not mince words. You came this close to losing to Jarrett Stidham in Denver, and not getting to this point. So I don't want to hear any shit from Patriots fans.
No. That game was
if there's one team the Patriots fans can't talk shit to, it's Broncos fans. Because it's like,
especially going to Denver.
Yeah, like dog, like you all know, and we know if Bo Nix played that game, y'all ain't in the Super Bowl. So shut up. Enjoy your free ride. You can't, we can't take it away because it is what it is. But don't even fucking at me, bro. But no, I think it's gonna be like a slow grind where like Patriots fans are gonna feel like they're in the game the whole time. Until you get to that point in the fourth quarter where you realize, like, fuck, it's over, isn't it? And then that realization sets in, and it's like, oh, they just got a fresh set of downs. That's another 3 minutes off the clock. That's probably a wrap. And I think that's how it's going to go. But I don't think it's going to be like a blowout the way I want it to be. Like I would love like a 43-8, 2013 Seattle Denver type drubbing. Just so you can know how it feels. That'd be great. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Because I don't think, A, this Seattle team is good enough, and B, I think the Patriots are probably going to be more prepared than the Broncos were, because the Patriots, I don't think, are just happy to be here.
Right. No, I don't think so either. I also think, how much do you believe, because Clint Kubiak also this week just accepted the Raiders job, And Clint Kubiak says, I am 100% focused on the game this week, and I have done like nothing with the Raiders. I never believe anybody that says that. I always believe they do some stuff.
I do because there's nothing. You're 6 days away from the game. Like, you don't have any time to do anything anyway.
I know, but you have to you check in.
I think he's all in on this. That doesn't phase me in terms of like an advantage for New England.
No. I'm not saying advantage. I'm just saying like I don't like that. I would rather guys accept jobs after the season's over.
I think the coaching search should start the Monday after the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Like, you shouldn't be able to hire or do anything with anybody until Monday after the Super Bowl. Not even interviews. Why are we putting teams like, why are we letting the coaches that are making deep playoff runs year in, year out be at a disadvantage for that process?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't understand why. Apparently the league hasn't figured out or identified a bona fide disadvantage that it puts them at or the teams at, because otherwise they would have changed it by now, I think. And other than that, I mean, the coaches would have to be the ones to be the biggest voices of that getting changed, right? So maybe it's not as big of a deal as we think it is. Maybe it's I think it's one of those things that's a bigger deal to us as fans.
Yeah.
Because we're like, oh, he's already thinking about what he's going to do with the Raiders. And I hate the fact that Clint Kubiak took the Raiders job, because now I have to root against a Bronco bloodline.
Yeah, Kubiak.
Twice a year. And I have to root for him to do terrible.
I don't like him going to the Raiders. I think that's a bad move.
You know what, Sean? The thing is, he was the best available candidate.
Yes, he was.
The Raiders had. Everyone else turned them down. I think Clint Kubiak
we can talk
probably
about the coaching search.
Clint Kubiak is probably looking at this as saying, like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
I got nothing to lose by taking this job and everything to gain by taking this job. So, because, we all know if Clint Kubiak comes out of that, he gets fired after 2 years of the Raiders, nobody's going to sit there and be like, oh, yeah, he's fucking ass.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's just another guy that goes to the Raiders and can't fix the shit team because their ownership is trash. Even though, we got Tom Brady now. We got Tom Brady. Oh, Tom Brady.
He's not going to do anything.
Tom Brady has nothing to do with anything.
No.
He's in the booth. He's calling games, dude. Like, chill the fuck out. Like, it's just, no. But I just think this is going to be a slow, like I said, slow grind of a win for the Seahawks. The good news for the Patriots fans, it'll never feel like it's over until it is. The bad news is you're going to sit there and stress it for 3.5 quarters.
I would rather prefer that, though. I would rather prefer that it feels like it's close and that there's a chance of a comeback as opposed to a blowout, though. If it's a blowout, it just feels like the chance of a Falcons Patriots game again happening is next to none. Like, that's a once in a lifetime.
That'll never happen again.
That's a once in a lifetime.
Not in a Super Bowl.
No, that's once in a lifetime type situation. That's never going to happen again. The fact that if that happens again, that's borderline cheating. That's a Buffalo Wild Wings shit. Or like they're having like sprinklers come up and tripping guys and shit.
Yeah.
But if the game's close or if it feels like it's close and things could switch around, I'm happy with that. But I really do think that this is going to be. I think the Patriots have a legitimate chance at winning this game. I really do, because it's Sam Darnold. That's why.
I'm not gonna say they have a legitimate chance of winning this game. They have a chance because it's the NFL.
Well, anything can happen.
B, it's Sam Darnold. And C, it's the NFL. Like, anybody's got a puncher's chance on any given Sunday, right?
Of course.
We see it year in, year out. But when you have 2 weeks to prepare, you're the more talented team. I think the Seahawks, I really think that this is like an 80-20 Seattle, New England kind of spin the wheel and see where it lands victory kind of thing. Because, again, I haven't seen anything out of New England's offense these last 3 weeks that says to me that they're going to score any significant amount of points or a significant enough amount of points to outduel the Seahawks offense with what they have talent-wise.
What do you think New England needs to score to be like,
Oh,
okay.
31 easy.
So if New England gets to 31 points, you think?
If New England gets to 31, we got a game. Because I still think
We
the
have a
Seahawks.
game.
I still think the Seahawks could score 34, 37, 36.
Okay, no, I was saying, what's the number you think the New England has to get to be like, damn, like there's no way Seattle Or you think just Seattle can match them no matter what they do?
No, I think Seattle can match them offensively no matter
Okay,
what.
all right.
I don't because again I don't have that much faith in the Patriots defense. I really don't. I've seen what they've feasted on all year. And again, you guys can sit here and say like, well, we can only play who's on our schedule, and that's true. But who's on your schedule has been asked. You haven't really been tested by a legitimate offense since Buffalo, and I saw Buffalo hang 30 in your house.
That's Josh Allen, though.
And I'm not saying that, Josh Allen's Josh Allen. But Josh Allen's also the only offense that you guys have faced all year that was worth a damn. And they put the boots to you. So if the Seattle offense is worth a damn, which I think they are, I think they have the same ability to put the boots to the Patriots just the same way. That being said, it's does Sam Darnold do what Jarrett Stidham does and turn the ball over and give the Patriots a short field and they're only going to go 10 yards to get 7? Because if that's the case and he does that once or twice, we got a fucking game now.
Hypothetically, did you see the stat with Kenneth Walker and splits and how he runs? Like if you stack the box, he's a great runner.
And the Patriots stack the box more
less than anybody else.
Which makes no sense
but
to me.
But because he struggles, essentially what they're saying is he struggles in understanding where to shoot the gap. But if you stack the box,
what I saw out of that article, 'cause I read the exact same tweet.
Yes,
and
yes.
I read the exact same thing. What I saw was, well, if you look at the numbers, okay.
No, he's still a great runner.
The advanced metrics would suggest that if you don't stack the box against it. No, I don't give a shit about anything that article said, anything that tweet said. That is all fucking bullshit game day, like leading up to the game fodder. It has nothing to do with what's going to actually happen on Sunday.
But I just wanted to know if you read that.
I did, and I dismissed it almost immediately as I was reading it because
that's fine.
Because I can tell when you start incorporating your advanced metrics and your PFF bullshit into an analysis, these people think they're further ahead of the curve than they are, and they think they're so much smarter than everybody else. But the bottom line is that PFF and all these advanced metrics are they're wrong. They give you numbers, they don't give you results.
Correct.
Their numbers have no impact on the results.
The only reason why I wanted to reference that is because I don't think the Patriots will change up how they play their defense. I do think they'll stay.
The Patriots are going to do what they do best.
Correct. And another thing
you're in the Super Bowl. You're not changing up what you've done for the last 20 weeks.
I think
all of a sudden you're not coming out with a brand new game plan like, hey, we've never done this before. Let's see how it goes. No, you're going to do what you're good at.
I think they leave Gonzalez on either Kupp or Shaheed. And I think they double down on coverage on JSN with either Davis or Marcus
That's exactly
Jones.
what Denver did to New England in the AFC Championship game. They put PS2 on Booty, and they were like, you're not beating us over the top. And then they bracketed Diggs, and neither one of them did shit.
That's what the kind of same thing. I was like, I would worry more about the big, deep guy and put Gonzalez on that guy.
Yeah, limit the big play. Keep everything in front of you. Don't let them get because, they get the big play. They get the momentum. You know how that goes. Then all of a sudden the building starts rocking, and you're like, oh, fuck, here it comes. Yeah. And then you can't. Then also, they get a sack. Oh, there's a fumble. Oh, they stripped it. Oh, my God. Then the wheels start coming out the bus, and next thing you know, you look up, and it's fucking 31-3, and you're like, well, how the fuck did we get here? Mm-hmm. And you're like, what the fuck? I've been in those games. I've watched those games. It's just, and then you look up, and you're like, really? Like, you're looking around like for example, like the Broncos Seahawks Super Bowl in 2013. Opening snap goes over Peyton Manning's head, safety. And I remember looking at T going like, are we really going to have one of these days now? And T just looked at me and shook his head like plenty of time. It's only we can get it back. Like, we'll get it back. And they did. They held him to 3, whatever. Okay, we get the ball back, get a chance to take the lead. And then from there on out, it just became like, wow, we're in way over our heads. Like, this is – and drop balls, false starts, penalties, shit that hadn't happened all year starts happening, and you're
in
like
the Super Bowl, yeah.
And you're like, really? Like, you guys really you decided to do this now? Like, we haven't done this all year, and you really decided to do it now.
That's nerves and everything too. So.
Well, it was poor coaching because John Fox was the, not that it was Foxy's fault, but that locker room was just like, we beat the Patriots. That's it. That's all we got to do. See, job's done. And they got to the Super Bowl and they're like, yeah, man, we're just happy to be here. And then you think about it and you look back at it and you're like, yeah, they played that way. I mean, I still have nightmares of that Cliff Averill hitting Peyton Manning's right arm as a Demaryius Thomas had just beaten the absolute brakes off of Richard Sherman on a double move and was wide open for a touchdown when Peyton went to throw the deep ball and Cliff Averill hit it and it got returned for the touchdown for the pick six in the first half. Like, he hits that touchdown, all of a sudden it's 7-5, and it's a totally different game. Instead, it's 12-0. I'm like, fuck. But those are the type of things that can happen, and they happen fast, and they happen quick. And I don't know that this game is going to go that way. I am going to put into my parlay, though, I am going to put Seattle's defense scoring a touchdown because I think that is going to be kind of paramount for whatever team wins.
That's a good question.
Whether New England scores, like, I think whatever team scores on defense, as long as it's, like, still a game, I think if either team scores on defense, that team's probably going to win.
God damn, bet $5, get $200. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm logging in right now.
That's okay.
I want to see what some of the good old shit is. Patriots still getting a 4.5 swing. I'll take that.
I'll take Seattle with the 4.5. I feel like that's a trap.
Trap queen.
Because I don't see this game being like a 21-17, or a 24-21 or 27-24. I just don't see it. I don't see that being I don't see the margin being less than, like, I don't see it being that close. Unless New England wins, in which case I would just take New England on the money line if you think that's going to be the case. But if you're taking Seattle, take yeah.
What's the money line on that? Let me see.
Because I don't think if Seattle wins, it's going to be by
It's
only
more than 194.
5. It's going to be by more than 5. So you can comfortably take Seattle with the points.
Over under is only 45 points. They're not predicting a lot of points in this game.
I think they're looking at because they're looking at what the two defenses were ranked in the regular season plus what the Patriots have posted in the postseason against non-existent offenses, and then Seattle. I mean, again, we started talking about it a bit ago. We got sidetracked, but it's kind of tough to get a beat on Seattle too because their defense is good, but what did they just give up? They just gave up a bunch to the Rams on Sunday. On Championship Sunday, that game wasn't exactly a fucking blowout. Where they where they shut them down. They gave up 27 to the Rams. But again, I don't think the Patriots defense is even as close as good as the Rams offense is. I mean, sorry, the Patriots offense is nowhere near as close to as good as the Rams. And then we saw Seattle beat the ever-loving shit out of a fucking basically a fucking JV Niners team.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they had done a really good job, with them up until that point. But, Sean, I don't know. I just don't. I keep trying to conjure up ways that the Patriots are going to win this game, and I can't do it. I mean, there are
it's
ways.
Tough.
The only way I can see it is that it's Sam Darnold reverts back to his old self. But like Destry mentioned in the comments earlier, Sam Darnold's the first quarterback to go have back-to-back 14-win seasons since Brady in 03-04. And he's the first guy to do it back-to-back years on different teams. So to sit here and say that Darnold is he's gonna see ghosts. He's gonna see ghosts. No, bro, this isn't Belichick and fucking Brady anymore, dude. Like, that aura is gone. That aura is not there. Now, they'll be fortunate if it is and they can milk it, but I just don't see it. It's tough for me to come up with scenarios in which the Patriots win this game that don't involve the Seahawks basically shooting themselves in the foot every step of the way. Does that make sense? I mean, I don't think
Yes.
I don't even think I'm being unfair to the Patriots with that.
No, I don't think so.
I just think I just think no matter what, like, believe me, if the Broncos were in this game right now with Jarrett Stidham, I'd be sitting here saying, obviously the Seahawks are going to fucking dunk on us. They're going to get 2 blowout wins in the Super Bowl against us, and that sucks. Like, where they're going to be there, we would have been their fucking their golden ticket when it got to a Super Bowl, and that would have been lame as fuck. But Bo Nix is playing, different story. But that's neither here nor there. Again, I'm not going to sit here and talk about sour grapes.
No, I know you're not. I'm just looking at some of the odds for some of this stuff.
All right, I'm going to make a drink. You look up some odds.
Position of the field, last call boost, popular bets right now. What are some of the popular bets? Why are you taking off downstairs? I'm going to read some of the bets off. Both teams to record an interception. Nah, I don't know how I feel about that one. Both teams to record a turnover, I would like.
Oh, here it is. Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot.
What are you looking for?
No, I was looking.
Oh, it's only me. Okay.
Yeah, just you.
So
All right,
while Joey goes to
I'm
make,
gonna look up some props while I'm making a drink.
yeah. So while Joey goes to make a drink, you're gonna get me. You're gonna get the Sean believes that the Patriots are gonna win the Super Bowl all by himself. Destry, I don't know what you're telling me over here, but guess what? The Seahawks. Yeah, Destry thinks the Patriots are going to lose by 2 scores. Seahawks have to commit football suicide in order to have 100 yards and penalties. Destry, the Seahawks are going to lose the game by 6 points. I'm going to say the Patriots win 27-21. That's going to be my final score prediction right now. And I'm going to say my butthole is going to be clenched the entire fourth quarter because that's a 1-score lead where if the Seahawks score at the end of the game and, score a touchdown, kick the extra point, potentially the Patriots lose by 1 point, that would seem like something that would happen to the Patriots. So that's what it feels like. I feel like the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl, but I don't think it's going to be by a blowout of a score. Also, I like 27-21. I feel like that's going to be like the area that it's going to be in. I'm going back to some of these bets right now. Anytime bets, I'm not an anytime bet guy. I don't like those. I feel like they're bullshit. I like some of these other ones that like game specials. I'm a big game special guy. How about this one? Drake May and Sam Darnold to each record 15 passing yards in each quarter. It's only plus 100. That's not, the juice isn't worth the squeeze on that one. I'm going to pass on that. That's bullshit. Let's go with some of these other ones. 1 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown in the first quarter. By the same team? What are we doing here? It doesn't tell you which one it is. If it's 1 passing, 1 touchdown, it could be the team. It's plus 470. I'll take those odds. It's not bad. Each team to have 2 touchdowns rushing and 2 touchdowns passing. Plus 4,500. That's too much. I don't think it's going to be that high score of a game. Plus 15,000. Kenneth Walker or Ramondre Stevenson each to have 50 yards rushing in each half. Nah, tempted. I know, but it's tempting. 50 yards is only 25 yards per quarter. I understand it's 100 yards. I know it's 1 big run each of them, 1 per quarter. I get it. It's unlikely, but it's plus 15,000. You know what I mean?
No way. That's why it's plus 15,000.
I know. Still, you throw $20 on plus 15,000. That's $3,000.
$20, I'd throw 10. That best.
That's still 1,500.
I know, but I'm just saying. 10 max. All right.
I might throw money on that.
Let me
just
see.
as like a
If I was going
flyer.
to throw a quick parlay in right now, I'm
you
going to
want me to do a? I'll throw a parlay on. I'm gonna say it live. I'll do a parlay live. I'm gonna say Patriots plus the spread. Let me delete it right now. I'm gonna do it in real time. Let me get rid of this other shit I've been doing. So I'm gonna take Patriots plus the 4.5. I'm gonna skip over all the touchdown scorers. I'm not a fan of the touchdown scorers. Oh, fuck off. I got out of the game by accident like a jackass. Go back to it. Let's go all the way down to the players. No, I don't want to guess the exact score, you asshole. All right. I'm going to go to the player props now. Drake May, I'm going to say over 200 yards passing. I'm going to take Hunter Henry for over 25 yards receiving. I'm going to take Who's my other go-to?
Here it is, some player props.
Where's his boy Mac Hollins? Mac Hollins is another go-to guy that he loves. I'm going to take Mac Hollins over 20 yards receiving because Mac Hollins always seems to get a big catch over the middle.
I mean, he did account for 50% of Drake May's passing yards in Denver, so.
And I'm going to take Kayshon Boutte plus 25 yards receiving as well. I'm going to stay away from Stephon Diggs in yardage because he's all over the fucking map. Rushing yards, I'm going to take Ramondre Stevenson over 60 yards rushing in total. Travion, I don't know. I'm going to take Travion over 15 yards rushing. I'm going to take Drake over 15 yards rushing. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of Drake's yards rushing. I'm not going to have Drake rushing yards. Let's just go to receptions, and I'll call it a day. I'm already at a 7-leg parlay like a psychopath.
Yeah, I'm up to 5.
All right. Stephon Diggs, 3+ receptions? Nah. I'm going to go Hunter Henry, 3 receptions.
I can't do that? That's lame.
I'm going to do Mac Hollins, 2 receptions. I'm going to do Kayshon Boutte. I'm going to do Kayshon Boutte 3 receptions. Holy shit. If I bet $10 without the boost on my 10-leg parlay, I got to go back and add this goddamn boost. Yeah, log my face in. Oh, thanks for not remembering me. I really appreciate you.
Right? I know. Mine's been fucking up, too. It's making me, like, put a fucking password in. It's pissing me off.
Yeah, it's because so many people are logging in. It's making you log in.
Kind of makes sense, right?
It's like, we don't remember you, so can you please log in?
All right. My 7-leg parlay that I got just quickly putting together. I got Seattle on the money line. I've got Kenneth Walker, Seattle's defense, and Jackson Smith-Njigba scoring touchdowns. Kenneth Walker over 60 yards rushing. Cooper Kupp over three receptions, and Jackson Smith-Njigba over 100 receiving yards.
I locked myself out, so I have to reset my password because I'm a jackass.
And honestly, at that point, $10 wins me 960. I don't think that's anything crazy. I don't think that's even that far-fetched. I mean, I think the farthest fetched thing here is Seattle's defense and Smith-Njigba going over 100. Because those, I think, to me, those are the only 2 hard ones. Other than that, Cooper Kupp, I think, is going to have 3 catches. I think Kenneth Walker and Smith and JSN are going to score.
Hey, when are they doing the awards for, like,
Thursday night.
Thursday?
Yeah. The stupid Pro Bowl was tonight, and then Thursday night's the awards ceremony.
Jesus, it's taking so goddamn long. Great. I locked myself out, and I can't get back in now. And now it's like, you can't successfully log into your account. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Good looks, homie.
Check your email. I did check my email, asshole.
But yeah, I think that's that's kind of really how I feel about the guy. I don't know. I kind of
Did you hear my score?
No, what'd you say?
27-21 Patriots. I said 27-21. It's going to keep my butthole clenched the whole fourth quarter.
I don't see them. They haven't scored.
But wait. I said 27-21. It'll keep my butthole clenched the whole fourth quarter because if the Seahawks score, they'll go up by 1 and they'll lose the game by 1. I just feel like that would be something that would happen to New England.
I don't know. I don't see them scoring 27 on this defense. I mean, unless their defense scores, because that's the only time I think they broke 20 in the playoffs was when their defense scored.
Right.
So, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know, dude. I think Seattle's too buttoned up at this point.
Listen, you're probably 100% right, but I'm still going to be a psychopath.
I don't blame you. I mean, I'll tell you right now, if I still had my Broncos to win the Super Bowl bet right now, I wouldn't be cashing it out. Like, nah, fuck that. We're letting that shit ride.
Let it ride.
We'll let it ride. would have been nice because if Bo Nix was playing this week, then I would have been probably like $7,000 richer. But whatever. Guess I'll have to go to work like a cuck.
All right, so if I throw $10 on my 10-leg parlay, it would be $344. That's not bad.
Dashley likes Cooper Kupp with 2 touchdowns in this game. I could see that.
That's fucking crazy.
I could see that, though, because all the attention that they're going to be paying to the other 2 guys, and then, maybe Cooper Kupp slides in there and just, the crafty old vet that's been here. Like, remember, like, he'll be like the Ricky Prohl of this generation.
Holy shit, Ricky Paul! A
Where,
dynasty's born tonight, guys.
Where he just finds a way to score an impactful touchdown in every single playoff game he plays in. He's never the number 1 guy, but he always scores when you need him to.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ricky Prohl scored against the Patriots twice actually. He's once with the Rams in 2001, then again with the Carolina Panthers in 2003. Remember, he had the go-ahead score in that game, or the game-tying score in that game.
Unfortunately.
Which, that 2003 Panthers-Patriots Super Bowl is fucking wild. Musa Muhammad, Steve Smith, and Ricky Prohl. What a trio of receivers for Jake Delhomme to throw to. But, John Casey had to go and ruin everybody's fucking night and kick the ball out of bounds on the last kickoff. And, oh, look at we slopped Tom Brady's knob. Fucking, I will stand on this hill. I still will stand on this today, till the day I die. Tom Brady is the most overrated athlete of all time.
I mean,
don't at me.
Are you talking about just athlete?
Sports player, athlete ever. Like, not athleticism, because he's not athletic at all.
He's not really. I was like, he's not really athletic.
No, I mean,
that wasn't his forte.
I mean, just in terms of, like, the grand scheme of sports. Nobody gets more praise for doing less than Tom Brady. Or riding coattails, I should say. Even though his coach didn't get into the Hall of Fame on the first ballot, but neither did his owner.
Neither did the owner. And, did you see a bunch of reporters swarmed Tony Dungy today? And they were like, you have a vote. What did you vote? And he's like, I'm not going to get into this. Essentially saying,
I don't blame him. I wouldn't.
I know, but essentially saying he's the first person that didn't say who he voted for, and I was like, I wonder if Tony Dungy was like, I'm not fucking voting for you guys.
I would love it if I want to know who didn't vote, because here's the thing: if it comes out that it's like a bunch of coaches and GMs that competed against Belichick, that didn't vote for him,
yes,
then to me, what that says is that they're like, fuck you, motherfucker. We know you were cheating, and we're not voting for you.
It's Dungy,
and it
Polian.
Basically just proves the point that Belichick and Brady and the Patriots dynasty is built on a foundation of bullshit that started with the Tuck rule.
I think it's just like they're like,
Do I think it was cheating? Do I think it was playing the gray? I don't know. I'd have to see everything laid out on the table. But I'll tell you what. I know the Patriots were doing some shit that nobody else was doing because they were doing shit nobody else was doing. So
we were shitting when no one else was shitting.
But I would be hard pressed. I would love to listen to the people who didn't vote for like a Bill Polian, a Tony Dungy, anybody who competed against Belichick in that era.
Yeah.
And then now has a vote and didn't vote for him. Why didn't you vote for him? Well, because I know why he has as much success as he did. Go on. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, go
on. I will sign an NDA. I will be sworn to secrecy. It would just be so satisfying to me to sit here and just be like, your whole fucking dynasty is fraudulent. I don't necessarily think that's the case, but it would be nice for me as the number one hater of all time.
Just the number one? Just the number one hater of all time?
That's it. Just the number one hater of all time. Like I said, I'd root for ISIS before I'd root for the Patriots. So,
yes, that very popular line.
Yeah, and I'm only half kidding. I might go open up a Somalian daycare center and just start funneling money to ISIS.
Dude, that new one that you sent me was crazy about the hospices.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, trust me, the top's gonna come off that baby at some point. But nonetheless, anything else on the game that we got to do? Other than that, I think we could probably leave it there. I mean,
I don't know.
there's not a whole lot to talk about. Although, Sean, I will say this. This time next week, we will be recapping the Super Bowl, and we will also be previewing my Daytona 500 bets. Because left turn season is only 10 days away. And I could not be more excited.
Okay.
So we have a Super Bowl recap show.
I'm
next
useless.
Tuesday.
I'm useless on NASCAR shit. That's the thing.
We're gonna make you-
We need this dude.
No. We're gonna get you into it this year. You're gonna get into it this year because you're gonna bet with me this year. I don't
I'm
care if
gonna
you
be
bet-
like, man, he gonna change those pistons and
You
those
gotta-
rods. Dude, like, shut the fuck
that's
up.
nope. That's drag racing. You're onto something.
Damn it.
It's drag racing. It's close. It's close. We're gonna get you into NASCAR this year. It's gonna be great. You know what? As a matter of fact, why don't you come over and watch the Daytona 500 with me on in 2 weeks?
I was gonna say on Sunday. I'm like, it's not on Sunday.
I'm gonna be a little busy on
Yeah.
Sunday, buddy. No, the following Sunday.
Forza is not Nat. Forza is the other thing, right?
Forza's a video game.
All right. That was a true question too, and you're like, Forza's a video game, and I was like, caught me there. I didn't know.
Gran Turismo, maybe something was where you were kind of leaning towards.
No, I didn't know. I thought Forza was racing.
No, Forza's a video game.
Oh, well, fuck off.
But it has GT racing in it and certain different elements to it.
What's GT racing? Is GT racing?
GT racing is like your Porsches, Corvettes, your BMWs,
Okay.
your performance, your high-end performance cars, Mercedes, things like that. And then you get into like the different elements of it because you get the hypercars, the supercars, the GT cars.
Forza's a video game. I'm
Yep.
like, well,
No,
thought I was type of racing.
all you need to know is there's NASCAR, IndyCar, Formula One. That's the big three. Anything after that you decide to get into, you're on your own because those are niche sports. Like, I watch my buddies from New Zealand
Mm-hmm.
and the racing they do with the V8s down under, and they're just ripping like Bathurst and these fucking V8 Mustangs from like the 70s, and I'm like, whoa, these dudes are fucking cool. Like, and they can just wheel. Like, they're wheelmen. Like, they are just born and bred wheelmen. Like, that's what they do. They were born to just put themselves in the seat of a V8 and just whoop the fucking ass out of it. It is fucking awesome, and they're nasty at it. They're like, I think this is like third or fourth generation that they're into now. But anyway,
Yeah.
Final, just real quick. Final, you said 27-21 Patriots.
27-21 Patriots.
I'm
We are
going-
7-time Super Bowl champions.
I'm going 34-17 Seahawks. I hope it's more of a blowout than that. I think Seattle avenges 2014.
I hope they don't.
They reclaim the Malcolm Butler sting. They run the ball when they're supposed to. They don't throw it when they're not supposed to. And they get their second Super Bowl title in franchise history, which would have been, which this all could have been avoided had Bo Nix's ankle held up, and we would have, the Broncos would have their fourth, and all would be right with the world. But, it is what it is. So,
It do what it do.
Shaw, we'll leave it there for tonight. I think we covered everything, dude. I don't think there's really much else.
I don't fucking think so.
I mean, we could get into all the bullshit about fucking, the black head coaches not getting hired and, Jamil Hill and Ryan Clark and all these people just being
Mike
like,
Freeman lost his mind.
just like losing their tits over fucking people not getting hired. But that just seems like it's just so fucking, like, it's just such a dead horse at this point. Like, really? Like, we get it. Like, your whole grift is to race bait. Like, okay, cool. Like, well, you know what? We're not going to fall for it. Because you know what we don't do on this show, Sean? We don't hot take shit. We
Dude.
tell you what we mean. We say what we mean, and we mean what we say.
Dude, Mike Freeman, when I kid you not when I say Mike Freeman legitimately lost his fucking mind. When he was just like, when he saw LaFleur for the Cardinals, I think it 13 seconds went by, and he was just like, Happy Black History Month. And it was the most sarcastic tweet I see go out, and I was like, Jesus.
That was hilarious. I did see that. That was good stuff. But yeah, other than that, I think we covered everything. There's nothing that was super pressing that we needed to get to tonight, other than just kind of a quick breakdown of the game and what we're coming up on. And I mean, that gives us shit, Jesus Christ. I'd say a quick show is an hour and 40 minutes still.
Yeah, I mean, we talking with bullshit.
But yeah. Will we see any adult film actresses in the crowd on Sunday? Will the cameras find anyone that we are familiar with?
Current Or retired.
Yes.
No, probably OnlyFans, but not adult film actresses.
Not real mattress actresses.
No, only OnlyFans now. Only OnlyFans.
Only OnlyFans. I know. Tell you what, if they show Ambi Bambi, I might lose my tits. But
I don't know
anyway.
who that is.
Yep, you should. Picks up his phone. Hold up. Hold up. But all right, that's it. We'll leave it there for tonight. Row 1, Seat 1, Joey Fats Radio. Thank you, everybody, for listening in. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay warm. It's going to be fucking frigid. And we will be back next Tuesday night to put a happy red bow on the entire NFL season. And we will have a new champion crowned.
Isn't this the NFL girl?
Deserving or no, that's Annie Agar.
I'm getting pictures of both. I'm confused. I'm like, isn't this the girl as the NFL skits?
Yeah, they look similar.
I know.
It's kind of nice. Kind of two birds, one stone, you know? But we'll be back to crown a champion, whether it be the most undeserving champion of all time or the second most undeserving champion of all time. It really won't matter.
I don't know which one's against me, but fuck you.
So we'll be back for a full recap of the game next week. And also we will get you prepped for Left Turn season, which will be kicking off Thursday night with the Gatorade Duels next Thursday in Daytona. And as we come up on the Daytona 500, which, God, Jesus Christ, could not have come at a better time. I need this in my life right now. So, for Plizzy, who couldn't be here tonight, Mr. Betancourt, I am Joey Fats. This has been Row 1, Seat 1, Joey Fats Radio on the one, the only, the New Bedford Guide. We will catch y'all next Tuesday night.
Enjoy
Peace.
the Super Bowl.
Only if Seattle wins, I will enjoy the Super Bowl.
No.
My wife's already like, you're not going to punch anything, are you? I was like, no
Maybe.
promises.
Maybe.
No promises. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
It's